peeps, so today I'm going to be doing a review of a contour palette, and it's from LA Colors. You guys, LA Colors just came out with a contour palette. This contour palette, I saw it at my Gabe store, an OMG HHKP, you guys. You got to go get it, okay? So I saw it at my Gabe store and I was like, did this thing say LA Colors? Yes, it did. So they have a light version and also have a dark version. And obviously, I got the dark palette, or it says medium deep. So it says medium deep. And on the back of the palette, it has LA Colors contour palette. And this is a palette where it's going to give you a ton of directions on the back. And it says to contour and highlight forehead on chin. It gives you different directions, and it says to contour and highlight nose, and then to contour and highlight cheeks if you are a beginner, and it gives a full guide on the back on how it should work. Basically it's a set, includes 8 blendable face powders, and I am going to test it out. And I'm going to show you guys in the demo like how I apply it with the setting powder, and then how I contour, and also how I apply highlight. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the brushes that I use to apply it and everything. The first brush I used was from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is their complexion brush that I use to apply to set the powder, well, my concealer and everything. And then I use for contouring and highlighting, I use the Coastal Scents. This is their angled blush brush. So I use those two products to really do what I wanted to do and things. So like the palette said, it comes with 8, and let's look at the product itself. It comes with a clear protecting sheet. Of course, it's dirty because I've been using it before I actually did this video, so please excuse me on that, and excuse the appearance of it just a little bit. Okay, so on this side here are pretty much your mattes. You have mattes here. No shimmer, just a matte. So you have your contouring shades, and then you have different colored sets of contouring shades. If you don't know which one you have to use, it comes with option, which is a pretty good idea that they throw it in there. And then you have this little lighter shade here. If you're a little bit lighter than me and need kind of like a little bit of a light contour, but then again, you know what I mean. So I hope that makes sense. Then next you have this highlight shade that I am wearing right now from the palette, which is over here, not there, but over here. And then you have this matte shade here, which pretty much you can use for, I want to say, transition color in the crease. If you're looking for that perfect transition color, then you can possibly use this shade here. And then you have, of course, the setting powder, which is way too light for me. That's why I'm glowing here like Kim Kardashian. Everybody used to be that hype over the Kim Kardashian glow. I sometimes still do it, but the way I like to use a golden undertone highlight for that. And then this darker brown shade here is pretty much also from the palette as well, for another choice of contouring. I love how the fact that it gave you a variety, not just, oh, here's this contour shade like their LA Colors. This is their 3D, which I do not use. I wasted my cash on it, and it was $3.99, which is horrible for a price. For a product that doesn't do what a product that has that type of price do. You know, a $3.99 product can really do some work, but this product right here could have cost 99 cents, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so these shades are highly pigmented if you want an affordable palette. Packaging, because when you look at it, it's clear. You know, you can actually see, and then it has a little heart on the front. So yeah, I love makeup contour palette, and I only paid $6 for this, which is pretty good because you get a variety of color for your money. I mean, you get a variety of color, and for it to be an affordable brand, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, come on, LA Colors are really trying to really step up their game, you guys, on their products. I've seen this compared to LA Colors, and they're trying to step it up, even though that product was not good, but I've seen it better. And like their LA Color mineral powder, I mean, come on, I can pull out a ton of LA Color stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because this is the focus on this palette. So it has, like I said on the back, details of it and everything. And I do have the shade called Medium Deep, and here is how I apply the whole entire palette onto my face for this makeup look. Okay, let's go.
Alright everyone, so the concealer that I'm using is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I am also going to blend out with a beauty blender. I did this step so you guys can see how it set the powder from this contour palette, set the concealer. So I'm going to blend out with a beauty blender. You can use your fingers or however you want to. Um, this concealer is a tad bit light, but I am having so much fun, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just allow the concealer to set a little bit, and then after that, I'm just having a wonderful dance right there. Taking the palette that we're discussing in this video, and I am going to take and I'm showing you guys the back too, so after I show you guys everything, I am going to take the powder itself. And when I say this powder here is going to get just, no wait, we're going to, contour first, sorry. We're going to contour first, and then the contouring part, due to my lighting, is not really showing up good, but in person it shows up very, very good. So let's stop moving fast, okay? So due to lighting, it's going to basically show up outside of YouTube, but on the camera it didn't really show well. But so now I am going to take the powder. The powder itself, I'm going to use it to set my under eye circle. And if you guys saw all that product, yeah, you have to really tap. Even though I didn't tap, but I just know the next time when I use this product to tap it. Okay. So after I've tapped it, the second time, I'm going to take another powder and then I'm going to go over it because obviously this is not my actual powder, setting powder. So I'm just going to take another setting powder and go over it, okay? So after the setting powder and everything, this is like my normal routine. And this is what I usually show in my tutorials, basically. So if you're old here, an older subby, then you're probably kind of used to this kind of thing. But if you're new, I basically show the step every tutorial possible. And yeah, so I'm just going to blend out everything, make sure it's all good and stuff, even though it still kind of shows just a little bit too light. But of course on camera it's going to be like whoosh because this concealer is too light, and then I have the SPF 15. Then I took the e.l.f. palette in dark, and I'm taking that and applying it to the cheeks. And then also after that, I'm going back in with the palette. Then I'm going to take is the highlight part of the palette, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to do like a little bit of strobing and basically make sure my face had that glow that I love. And I just loved how it just turned out with the whole look, besides the setting powder. But other than that, it pretty much did pretty much a good job. You know, it set everything.
Alright everybody, let's get to the chase for this. Okay, so for one, the packaging of course is nice. I like how the packaging is. The price is $6, which is affordable. That's another pro that I like about it. One pro I do like about this, well actually two other pros, is the demonstration to beginner makeup lovers out there that don't know how to contour. It has that on the back. And then it has a variety of shades also. So it has a variety of shades and choices to choose from. It's not that mandatory type palette. And then it also, of course, any palette will come with a clear protecting sheet. Then on top of that, it has my favorite choice of contouring. So it's right there. And then you have a setting powder, which is kind of a little bit good, but at the end of the day it's way too light. So that kind of fits in a pro, depending on if you like it, you know. That's just my opinion. And also I love this little highlight here. So if y'all hear my nieces and nephews, they're in the background, they're outside my door playing. But I kind of like the little highlight thing there. I really did like how it really went. But cons, you know, I didn't like the setting powder because I look like a clown a little bit with the setting powder. But then again, it looks good. Let me know what you guys thought of the setting powder during the demo. What you guys thought, because for the concealer, if you guys are wondering what concealer that I did use, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So I did use that for concealer because I already did my concealer routine. I've seen a lot of people, so don't throw bashing comments saying that why did you didn't set your concealer, blah blah blah, because I've seen a lot of MUAs out there do that before and then contouring afterwards. So yeah. But anyways, another con I did not like about this palette is that they're really powdery. They're so powdery, and you gotta be pretty much careful with this palette because you have to tap off major excess, like hands down, so much excess before you apply it to your face. That's one thing I recommend. Tap off that excess before you apply it to your face, or it's gonna be all over. It's gonna be everywhere. I think I did a clip in a video one time before when I used it. I did not upload this video because of the quality, but I will insert it in the video where I pretty much used a ton of that product and it was everywhere. So here's the clip.
So this clip here is a hashtag unseen video that I plan on uploading to this channel, but it turned out it was not my favorite video because of the lighting, etc. But I used a flat top kabuki brush from Best Soap, and it was a lot, y'all. So it depends on what brush you use with this kind of powder. You got to be gentle because I look like I just applied the whole e.l.f. Cosmetics HD powder to my face, you know. But it's
Yeah. So overall, this is a good palette. Just be careful on how much product that you use and be careful on the choices that you choose to contour. It does give you a variety of shades, but other than that, it's an okay palette. I would give this palette probably about 8. But if I continue to work in with this palette and everything like that, I probably would give a better off choice. But overall, that is my thoughts of the LA Colors contour palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed this palette, and I hope you guys enjoy this view and this review, I meant to say. And hello to my new and old subscribers, and I gotta go, and see you guys later. Bye.
please subscribe to It's Tiana's Life TV if you want to see what my life is like outside of YouTube. And also, if you love planning, then I have a planner channel which is called Beauty Planner Nation BPN. Go subscribe there. And thank you guys all so much for watching. And don't forget to check out my social medias. It'll be linked below. And I hope you guys come back for the next video.